Hello everyone! Tonight in Equestria at War we will be defending the Kingdom of Olenia from the rampant aggression of the Changelings. And we will be doing it while staying independent. We'll not need help from Equestria or from Stalingrad. We shall do it entirely on our own. And to do so we will become a theocracy, because it gives us some significant bonuses that we will need to make use of. Our first order of business, though, is to stabilize the country so we can prepare for the changeling threat. And to work on our internal problems. We will begin building our single military factory that we are likely to get done before the changelings attack. And then we'll be focusing on fortifying our choke points we're going to defend. One of which is going to be the choke point here along this river. We will have to sacrifice most of these territories to changelings temporarily. We will lose one factory when that happens, which will be unfortunate. And some pony power, which will be a major problem for us for quite some time. The next choke point is going to be right here, where I prefer to put our mountain divisions under the command of this man here. He will hold out. And I like to place it right across these four provinces. And eventually, once our troops get sorted out, we'll extend this line to defend Manti Creek as well from naval invasions, which will be our bane for much of the time. Oh. And down here we will put her. She has Ranger, which will give bonuses in the forests. And then up top, is her who has defense bonuses as well. Now there are a lot of different choke points you can try to defend. One of my preferred ones is right here along this river, but then there's a lot of naval invasions you will have to worry about. Adds a lot of coastline. We'll be going for a slightly easier one. I'm defending down here at this river. We won't lose much from trading these three territories. We will lose plenty of power. The few silo will not be concerned for quite some time. We can't afford to have anything with gas. Alright. Research, we'll get new guns. We will not be able to replace everything for quite some time, but that's okay. Industry, construction, we will need. And production. We will continue to up some of them out. And I've already seen the templates before. Most of them are terrible. Having the recon is nice, but we'll stick with artillery. We want to be fortifying both lines, and I said light tanks are excellent. We simply can't afford to produce any. Then our dockyards are in surprisingly good shape. We will not really be able to compete, but we will do what we can to try to hunt down those submarines. Planes, we can't afford to, we need that factory also. All things we will need eventually. Get some that started. Then we will begin. We got the trucks started earlier than we needed, unfortunately. I should be more careful about that. We'll want them eventually. In the far future. Coldstream summit has occurred, which is not our problem. Most of the rest of the wide world can take care of itself. We will take care of the changelings. And then we can worry about the rest of the world. Political power will also be a problem for some time. We will eventually want to first get him as soon as we get a chance for the army experience and division defense. We will be focusing on defense a lot.
Keskusta!
Resistance is gone. And we shall begin along with theocracy. Olenia has become minister.
Käskynne!
Oh, yes, that would be a problem.
Käskynne!
Wait, this order.
Keskusta!
That's actually not too terrible. We'd be wanting more troops than that anyways.
Valmiina!
With our opponent power state is, there's no reason to rush their training at the moment. That will come later. Eventually we will need a lot of the usual defensive bonuses, but we still have a bit of time first.
Valmiina! Selvä!
Should be sufficient there. Upgrading what we can. Go ahead and shift them up there. And civil war has started elsewhere. One of the reasons for us to avoid the communist path is to avoid a civil war. We've got enough problems going on. We want to start fortifying. This area will be one of the easiest to defend. The supply through here is terrible, so the divisions will rarely suffer an attack after the initial push. The supply through here is fine, and they will regularly be under attack. Up here, the supply, they'll also have supply once their ships bring things in, and that will be a problem.
Keskusta! Keskusta! Selvä!
As you see, pony power is a continual problem, which will not get finished yet. And 15 should be sufficient to hold there with all the forts. And before we lose all of that political power, we want him. We are continuing to get anti-tank. Some artillery. And support equipment, which we'll always need more of. Trains we'll get to when we get to them. We will be doing this at some point. But for now, we will maintain the stability.
Selvä! Selvä! Käskynne!
Now we work in an engineering company, not that way I should have army experience to spend on equipping them. Better artillery as well. And now finally we will stabilize. And the reason that is important is because it will open up this. Because we want a lot of those done before the changelings are actually at war with us. What are we short on? Pony power. So no need to rush deployment yet. That will come in time. changeling threat, as we are not doing that. Now, why are these important? First one gives recruitable population, which we definitely need, and the research bonuses, which we will also want to focus on as soon as it is done. Both good and bad about needing everything is we need everything. We'll of course want field hospitals as well once we're actually able to produce trucks, because we like seeing a number higher than 0 there. Additionally, one thing we'll want to do is build some additional railways. Unfortunately, with all the naval invasions we'll be suffering, this railway will get cut frequently. And this river supply route actually passes through this province here, which we are ceding to them temporarily. So we want to build a railway along the mountain range. So even if we lose most of this area to a naval invasion, the front line will be supplied. And once they are fully in and entrenched, they can handle it. That's also why our naval invasion response groups will be our next priority. And Stalingrad is continuing to do its thing. A slightly low supply there, especially in winter, but with all the winter bonuses we will get, they will be okay. And again, additional recruitable population, and automatically went to conscription, which will help us significantly. Oh, sorry, it was previously we got limited. And it has begun. Winter attrition reduction. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and grab him Winter Expert. He will be hanging out in the mountains pretty much forever. Here we will deny for the political power, because they will attack us anyways, whether or not we give it to them. And with that political power, we can either grab advisors, which are decent. One will definitely want at some point its population increase, along with so many possible ones. But first we will do that, which is the single biggest boost to the economy we can do at the moment.
Selvä!
See, we've actually got multiple factories going along. That will be wonderful. Next, gives us additional bonuses. And now, that was the primary one we need. Now we have a couple options. We can try to help fix our industry, which we will need. Our recruitable population is slowly increasing thanks to those bonuses. And we'll increase it more here. He continues to give us a debuff, but it's honestly not terrible. But removing him will give us political power, which we can certainly use as well. Them there. We've got a couple options. We can try improve our industry more, or focus on some more defensive for our recon units, which we will do. And then we'll look at our production. As soon as we equip something, these will be gone. We'll grab trench warfare first for the additional entrenchment for everyone ahead of time, so it'll be well secure by the time they are attacked. Which is not long.